Welcome to Rainbow Kitty's channel for parents. Nurture emotionally healthy children with us.
Screen time and its impact on children. This video also contains recommendations for parents. In 2019, KK Women's and Children's Hospital and National University of Singapore did a study on preschool children with neurodevelopment disorder. Exposure to screen devices before 18 months of age was found to affect sleep quality. Besides, it could lead to emotional and behavioral disturbances. As per the researchers, these findings are equally applicable for developing children in general population as well. Moreover, it was in line with many other similar studies. Main issues they found were that more than half of these kids were exposed to screen devices even before they were 18 months old. In some cases they had screen devices in their sleeping areas or common rooms. Majority of them were exposed to screens for more than an hour per day. A good number of them had parent-reported sleep quality issues, emotional and behavioral difficulties. Further, these findings in children had a strong correlation with screen usage of parents. It also had correlation with lack of appropriate house rules for screen time. Major cons of screen time on children. Obesity is the first, most discussed and researched impact of screen time, especially television. Extended screen time and exposure to advertisements of high-calorie foods are major causes. Mindless snacking while watching screens have been found to be a major reason too. Media usage in bedrooms and watching screens around bedtime have been found to impact sleep quality and thereof, performance at school. Children can also get exposed to several cyber risks like cyberbullying, online sexual behaviors, video game obsession and sexting. Early exposure to internet can initiate adolescence to alcohol, tobacco and even sexual abuse. This list could be actually quite long. I have mentioned only a few here. Let us take a look at some recommendations for parents. Most of these have been proposed by the American Academy of Pediatrics. Screens and internet have benefits too, when used judiciously. This is only applicable for children above 18 months of age though. Screen time is in no way beneficial for children under 18 months of age. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that they can take part in video chats at the most. New parents should ensure that their babies are not exposed to any kind of screen until they are 18 months old, excepting video chats. They should also educate their families and supporting caregivers about this. It is important to limit screen time of preschoolers to 1.5 hours per day. Further, parents should ensure that they are being exposed to high-quality content that will aid in their learning. Also, sit along with them to explain what they are watching. Screen and internet exposure of the right kind can give school-age and adolescent children who are 6 to 18 years of age, exposure to current issues. Students can also benefit by using collaborative platforms for doing school work, projects and assignments. Social media can help families connect over distances. Some students who are differently abled, introverted or have diverse gender identities may be able to find social media more inclusive and supportive. It can be a place for social connections if used moderately and judiciously. Adolescents and school-aged children are busy exploring their personality, sexuality and identity. The anonymity offered by internet and social media can be especially luring and they might enjoy experimenting with different identities. The feedback from social media will further guide them. This may be for good or bad, depending on how they value and apply the feedback. Also, most of the content posted on social media is highly filtered and selective. These can lead to faulty expectations, comparisons and make the children feel confused. Hence it is very important for parents to engage some trustworthy adult to guide them through social media or be their guide. A few easy hacks for parents. Keep sleeping areas or bedrooms free of screens as far as possible. Ensure that co-sleeping families keep screens away in bed or during bedtime. The blue light emitted from screens can impact melatonin production in the body and affect sleep quality. Parents can use active and restrictive mediation to moderate screen time and internet usage of children. Active mediation is when parents explain to their children about pros and cons of screen time. Restrictive mediation is when parents can create house rules to check or control screen usage. A healthy combination of both these strategies can be used to manage children between 6 to 18 years of age, depending on their nature and personality. Have media-free zones and times for everyone in the house. Read, play, draw or do some other activity with your children. Ensure that your children engage in at least an hour of physical activity every day. Get them to sleep for at least 8 to 12 hours, depending on the sleep requirements for their age. What I have shared here is only a teaser of the several recommendations for various age groups. Please refer to the policy statements by the American Academy of Pediatrics for Young Minds, and that for school-aged children and adolescents for more recommendations and comprehensive details on many aspects of this topic. All relevant links have been given below for your ease of reference.
Like, share with your fellow parents and subscribe to get notified.